It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Now a look at Memphis's starting group. The forwards for him, Bane and Jackson. Ja Morant, he's out there with Pippen. And it's Edey in at the 5. And for the Wizards, they've got Sarr. George is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Coulibaly in at the 2-guard spot. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Now here's Middleton. Sarr with it. Goes up from the top of the key. The rebound by Pippen. Pass to Bane. On the wing, Jackson. Here's Edey. Off target from the baseline. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, D.A.?
Thanks very much. Chatted with Brian Keefe. And we talked about the big man, Jaren Jackson Jr., and specifically how to defend him. And Coach said he's a guy that can score from all 3 levels. Our guys have to be on him and active defensively as soon as he touches the ball. Coach needs his team to bring the energy tonight, and we'll see if they can respond. Guys?
Thanks so much, David.
One shot.
That's good from George. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
Pippen, no luck.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Here's Sarr, outside for George. No good from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Jackson. To the middle. Here's Bane. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Coulibaly. Now here's Middleton. And here's Poole for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
The correct decision by Middleton, moving to his wide-open teammate, Chris, a terrific passer off the wing.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Fires from deep. The rebound by Middleton.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Here's Sarr, banked in off the glass. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Morant. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it.
And you want to prevent Ja from driving to the rim, but you gotta also contest him at the mid-range and just hope it doesn't go in.
Coulibaly with it, guarded by Pippen. They set the screen to the paint. Here's Sarr, and Sarr throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now here's Pippen. Down low. Here's Edey, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Wizards leading by 6. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Middleton the pass to Poole. Shot clock at 6. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Here's Sarr. It's rebounded by Memphis. Pippen outside. Back to Bane. Jackson a screen on Middleton. Connects from three-point range. Bane's got 5.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Middleton the pass to Poole. Nice ball movement by Washington. Clock at 6. Into the lane. That one doesn't drop. Morant with some nice D. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Wizards leading by 3. Here's Poole, the 15-footer, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Looking back at the 2019 draft, Jordan Poole was picked number 28, and Doris, he's already experienced the highs and lows of the NBA.
Well, Kev, let's remember that was a stacked draft class, and I think what you've seen from Jordan Poole is this incredible ability to hunt shots, to be willing to be a focal point on the offensive end. Let's remember, he's won a championship in his career, and that's something you can never take away.
Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Poole's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts.
There's been a lot of turnover in Washington, Doris, over the last few years. Where do you think they go from here?
I think the first thing they're looking for, Kevin, is obviously a cornerstone around which to build your team. Recently, it was Bradley Beal. Now they are looking for someone to step up and be their guy.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Middleton. He has yet to score. Poole against Pippen. Here's Koulibaly. The Wizards with another miss. The Grizzlies trail by 3. It's Pippen on the wing. to the inside. Pass to Aldama. The tray bangs home the trifecta. And this game is tied up now.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
Poole, the pass to Middleton. And here is Poole. He has 5. Hits the three-point bomb. Poole's got 8.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Aldama, offensive rebound.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Kispert's checked in for George. The Grizzlies also making a change. Bagley, he's checked in for Pippen. Now, Sarr. Pass to Poole. Now, Koulibaly. Clock at 4. Here's Sarr. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Morant surveying the D. Bagley sends a screen for Morant. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Sarr, guarded by Morant. And Middleton kicks to Poole. It's tipped. Aldama with the ball. To the right side. Back to Bagley. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Bain, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Sarr. Poked away. Now here's Kispert. For 3, Middleton. Sarr, the pass to Middleton. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Yeah, Middleton is a talented scorer from anywhere on the floor. Goes to the paint and does his thing.
Inside. And finished off by Bagley.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Pass to Kispert. Back to Poole. Shoots over Morant. That's good from Poole on the assist from Kispert. Poole's got 10. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Now, here's Bain. He's got 7. Bagley sets a screen for Bain. Trying to find Bagley and gets it to him.
Yeah, just great instincts there in the pick and roll. Like how fierce Bagley cuts after setting the pick.
Pass to Koulibaly. And here's Kispert from the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. To the middle. And here comes the break. Poole on the wing. Off target from three-point range. To the paint. Here's Morant. And Middleton with the block.
What defensive focus from Middleton. Able to anticipate the shot and get a hand on it.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Hey guys, the Wizards' #2 overall pick, Alex Sarr, wanted to be in Washington, D.C., and his defense gets him on the court right away. Not to mention, the Wizards are in a rebuild, and if his offense comes along, he could be a foundational piece for this franchise. Everyone's excited to see the development of Alex Sarr.
You're right, a big piece. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. Some changes for Memphis. Off's jacked in, and it's Luke Kennard in for John Morant. Good on both. And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow them.
Here's Huff. Pass to Bain. And it's all evened up. Bain's got 10.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Now, here's Kispert, defended by Aldama. Memphis has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Here's Bain. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Smart finds Kispert. Down low. And the dunk by Kispert.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Grizzlies shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. Aldama passes to Bain. A three-pointer off the mark.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Good work there as it goes. And the Wizards lead by 2.
Well, if there's any player in the league who relishes contact, it's Marcus Smart. You want to play physical? Oh, yeah, I like that.
Huff passes to Bain. Chalk up 2 there. Bain's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Here's Smart. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
I'll tell you, you have to appreciate the confidence of Marcus Smart. At point-blank range, he is an efficient scorer.
Bain looking around. Beyond the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. 17 points in the game. Desmond Bain getting it done for the Memphis Grizzlies. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. Back to the action in just a minute. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter, they've got Marvin Bagley, Desmond Bane out there with Kennard. Then it's Santi Aldama, and it's Huff in at the 5 spot. Now here's Smart. Pass to Kispert. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Kispert's got 5 points so far.
Well, it's just outstanding distribution from Marcus Smart, keeping his eyes peeled in order to find his guys in their spots.
Here's Huff, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Greg, you talk about toughness, a compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
First free throw is good for the Wizards. Champagne's checked in. Bays subbed in for Corey Kispert. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Conchar comes in for Bane. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Washington Wizards. Pass to Bay. Got a piece of it. Smart against Kennard. Jackson with it. Here's Huff. That misses off the backboard. Here's Washington now. Pass to Carrington. For 3. Kennard with the rebound. And the Grizzlies shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Over to the left wing. Six on the shot clock. To the inside, Jackson. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, you have to understand what the defense is doing. If they give you an opportunity to set up a teammate, Luke Kennard will take it.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Mark said, "I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me." Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, DA. Thank you. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. It's Pippen on the wing, guarded by Smart. Kennard with a screen on Smart. Here's Pippen. Rebounded by Smart.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Pass to Carrington. Here's Champagnie. Sinks the triple. And the Wizards lead by 1. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
And here's Bagley. Outside Jackson. Jackson against Bay. The second chance effort and the layup by Jackson. Jackson's got his first basket.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs. Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Pippen down low. Guarded by Smart. Pippen, no luck.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Now here's Bay. Nothing on the board. Outside for Smart. And he lobs it up toward the rim, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Pass to Jackson. Over George, and Jackson gets it to go. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Now here's Smart. George looking around. Here's Carrington. Rebounded by Jackson. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. No good on the 3. Jackson against George. Pass to Smart. George passes to Champagnie. Just 3 to shoot. Fires from way outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's Pippen in the corner. Back to Jackson. Bagley against George. Goes back up. Bagley, no good. Washington's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Champagnie passes to George. George with a screen on Jackson. Here's Bay. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Puff's jacked in, and it's Bain in for G.G. Jackson. Morant passes to Huff. Memphis moving it around. They set the pick. 5 on the clock. Pippen kicks to Morant. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Bain, no good.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bain seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis.
One shot.
And that one misses. And DB, the measurables jump off the page for Koulibaly. 6'8" with a 7'2" arm span.
Kev, that's the kind of length that would allow somebody to be a menace defensively. Let's remember, he was the 7th pick back in 2023. The Wizards clearly very high on this young guy's potential.
Here's Carrington, following the score by Memphis. The 3, and Koulibaly gets it to go. Koulibaly's got 5.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Here's Huff. Morant outside. Spins. It's rebounded by Poole. Washington leading now by 4. Poole on the wing. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. George is checked in for Washington. He's looking for Poole and finds him. Back to George. Pass to Koulibaly. 5 to shoot. For 3, Middleton. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pippen finds Morant. Outside Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got 7 points for the quarter.
As a passer, Morant has developed great instincts, and he's going to exploit those gaps in the D.
Pass to George. Now here's Middleton. Sarr sets the screen for Middleton. The Wizards with another miss. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Bane, no good.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
The kick out to Poole. Drives to the hoop. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Washington.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Well, also, guys, what a start from beyond the arc. A huge part of their game today. That's going to help their spacing.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Morant outside. That's tipped. Now Koulibaly. 5 points in the game. Sarr's shot is off. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Memphis. Shot from the low block. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Edey's checked in for Memphis. Jackson comes in for G.G. Jackson. Pippen no good on the free throw. The Wizards with the lead. Koulibaly with it. Pass to Middleton. Over Morant. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Morant with it, guarded by Poole, hammers the alley-oop through.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Middleton outside. Outside, George. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists now in this one.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Now here's Morant. 1:35 left in the first half of the game. Jackson setting the pick here for Pippen. Over Middleton, and it's Pippen missing.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Middleton finds Poole. Fires the 3. And Bane pulls it down. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Pippen for 3. It's rebounded by Coulibaly. The Wizards shooting 40% since the beginning of the second quarter. Down low, Poole. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. To the paint. Here's Bane. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
One shot.
There's 47 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Coulibaly, guarded by Pippen. Near the three-point line, it's Poole, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And that's 15 points for Jordan Poole. Morant against Poole. They get it back. Back to Morant. High post, Jackson. Bane for 3. Drills it from outside. Bane's got 6 points in the quarter. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
And here's Poole for 3. No good that time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Grizzlies lead by 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been a clinic out there by Desmond Bane.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. They've got Jordan Poole. George is out there with Song. Then it's Coulibaly, and it's Middleton in at the 3. So that's who Brian Keefe starts the second half with. Jackson misses. Washington trailing. On the wing, Coulibaly, defended by Pippen. Oh, that's blocked. Now here's Morant. He's defended by Koulibaly. The Wizards shooting about 42% so far. Back to Poole. There's a good screen. Here's the three. They grab their own miss. Pass to Koulibaly. Now Poole. The Wizards working the ball around now. Here's Middleton. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Middleton's got his second basket of the game. Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. Pippen outside. For the three. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Poole. And the layup's good off the glass. And it's a three-point Wizards lead.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Pippen outside. To the middle. And there's Bane. That's good on the assist by Morant. Bane's got 25 points.
Terrific dime there. Morant realizing his responsibility to share the wealth with his teammates.
And he goes in for the dunk.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here's Morant. Pass to Bane. A three ball, and he's good on the three ball. Bane's got the game tied up here for Memphis.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
And we've got a timeout call by Brian Keefe. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. The offensive rebound, the dunk, and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Zach Edey picks one up as we approach the fourth quarter. Still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game. Free throw good. Sarr. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Pass to Edey. Jackson kicks to Morant. The kick out to Bain. And it's off from three-point range. For Washington, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. Now, Poole, after the missed three from Desmond Bain. Pass to Middleton, shoots. The Wizards with another miss. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Morant, right side. Back to Bain. And again, Memphis, no good. Washington shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. George finds Poole. There's the pick. Three-pointer. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
This is how athletic Morant is, a point guard who possesses incredible athleticism.
Bain against Middleton. Pass to Poole. 6 to shoot. Inside. There's the steal. Stolen by Middleton. To the inside. Here's Saar. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. Zach Edey picks one up.
And it really helps their team so much with Middleton's passing with effectiveness. And it helps him out as a scorer. He's that much harder to defend.
At the line for the Wizards, shooting 1.
On the free throw, no good. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. They trail by 6. Oh, he jams it right over Alex Saar.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
And here is Poole. He's got 20. And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Middleton finds George. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now here's Pippen, back to Morant. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession. Washington leading now by 4. Now here's Poole. 20 points for him, and Sarr throws it down.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Pass to Jackson. George with the steal. Sarr with it. Now Poole, guarded by Morant. A floater, it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Santi Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Left side, Bane. The good-looking shot from the wing. Bane's got 30. Wizards leading by 4. Here's Poole. Pass to George.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Fourth personal foul. Third team foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Wizards.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
That's good from George. Grizzlies making a switch here. Bagley's checked in. No good on the second free throw. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Left side, Bane. From 12 feet out. Rebound, Washington.
The defense not a factor there. Very surprising he couldn't capitalize.
And a wide open look for Sarr. His three-pointer's off the mark. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. And that one drops. Bane's got 9 points now in just the second half. Washington leading now by 3. Now Poole, he's got 20. Can't cash in from close range. Here he goes. Aldama passes to Jackson. Now here's Morant for 3. Drops in the tray. Morant's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
And look at Morant getting bold at the arc. When he's feeling it, you really have to watch him out there.
Back to Poole. No good with the layup. Memphis has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. And it's blocked. Pass to George. Back Back to Poole. Outside, George. Poole, a screen on Jackson. From deep, George. Grizzlies with the rebound. Morant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bain with it. 32 points in the game. Here's Aldama. 6 on the shot clock. For the lead. The rebound by Carrington. Carrington's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Down low. Deflects the pass. Here's Sarr. Second chance shot. And the layup is good. Sarr's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, just it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more. Creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
Back to Aldama. From the arc. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 6 assists in the game. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Now, here is George. He's got 7.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Jackson against George. And here's Morant. 9 points in the game so far. Good defense by Poole. Here's Kispert. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Wizards have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them.
At the line for the Wizards, Corey Kispert. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. So for the Wizards, Champagne's checked in. Bayes subbed in for George. And Memphis also making a switch. Kennard's checked in. Kispert hits both of them.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Now here's Morant. To the middle. He's looking for Aldama and finds him.
And I like how Morant threaded the needle there. Just an excellent pass off that pick.
Pass to Carrington. Now Poole. He's got 20. No good with the triple. Jackson passes to Morant. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Wizards making a switch here. Smart's checked in. Konchar's checked in for the Grizzlies. Jackson against Bay. Some nice passing there by Memphis. 4 on the shot clock. Kennard for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
This, folks, is what a pure shooter looks like. Luke Kennard, so good from range.
Pass to Carrington. Back to Smart. Lets the 3 fly. Aldama with the rebound. Memphis leading. Kennard up top, guarded by Smart. Konchar, the pass to Bagley. Pass to Kennard. Over Smart. Here's Bagley. And he lays it straight in. Bagley's got the lead up to 3 now for Memphis.
And the dogged attitude of Bagley. When shots go up, he wants to be the first to pounce on misses.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
For Washington, they have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And he knocks down the first one.
Marcus Smart is one of those guys you want in the trenches. He brings great effort on the defensive end every night, and he's a willing shooter at the most critical moments.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Memphis has gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Jackson with it. Pass to Kennard. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Desmond Bane getting it done for the Memphis Grizzlies. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Santi Aldama is out there with Marvin Bagley. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then it's Pippen. And it's Bane in at the 3. Bay passes to Holmes. Just 2 to shoot. Here's Smart. Buries it from three-point range. And the Wizards lead by 2.
It's great seeing Marcus Smart drain these perimeter jump shots. You know he's put in the time to let that offense become a natural part of his game.
Now, here's Bane. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. In the corner, Bay with it. Fades. Bagley with the rebound. And for Memphis, they're shooting reasonably well, 45%. Payne for 3. The rebound by Carrington. Carrington's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Pass to Kennard. On the wing, Bane. Over Smart. Rebound by the Wizards. Here's Carrington. Here's Bay. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And here's Pippen. Bagley with a screen on Bay. Pass to Aldama. Outside, Bagley. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Holmes. For Washington, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Smart with the ball. And here's Bay. Defended by Pippen. And again, Washington no good. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Bagley kicks to Pippen. Back to Bagley. Trying to get something going. The Grizzlies with another miss. The Wizards with the lead. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, what phenomenal work deep inside the post. Smart, willing, and able to get himself to the line.
The first one falls. Kispert's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. The Grizzlies also making a change. Huff's jacked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Grizzlies trail by 4. The Grizzlies call timeout. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. Well, during the break, I was able to catch what the Grizzlies coach was talking about with his team. Now, he's not happy with the perimeter defense. He told them we have to hustle more out to the three-point line because they look real comfortable out there now. I want you contesting every 3 they put up. We'll see if that intensity increases on D. Guys?
Thank you, David. Stolen by Smart. Fast break. Here we go. With the teardrop, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
You ever notice the physicality? That's an aspect of Marcus Smart's game. He just powers through the defense. Sensational shooting.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Washington, Marcus Smart. 1 shot.
And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. Smart against Pippen. Pass to Bagley. Shoots over Bay. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to be on Sadiq Bey.
And how about the strength on display there? Even when you whack Bagley, he's outstanding at fighting through it.
Chris Middleton's checked in for the Wizards. Edey's checked in for the Grizzlies.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. 1 shot.
That's good from Bagley.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays with force and passion.
Now here's Middleton. Right block shot. And Washington again with the bucket. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Pippen, the pass to Bagley. Back to Pippen. To the paint. Here's Edey. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Washington leading now by 4. Middleton the pass to Smart. Back to Middleton. Kispert setting the pick for Middleton. Over Bain. And it's good off the back rim and in. Middleton's got 4 this quarter.
And just about every one of Middleton's shots is a smart one. Even from mid-range, he's not going to force anything.
Pass to Kennard. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Edey. That one drops for him.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Middleton, the pass to Smart. Back to Middleton. Three-pointer. Another miss by Middleton. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Now, here's Kennard. Pass to Bane. This one for 3. Washington with the rebound. Middleton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Bay throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Bagley with a screen on Middleton. To the left side wing. Top of the key, Pippen. And his offensive struggles continue. Wizards leading by 6. To the inside, Kispert. Great D that time from Bagley. Grizzlies shooting in this 4th quarter pretty dire at 27%. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Pass to Kennard. Fires the 3. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Well, guys who are known as shooters are always ready on the catch. Luke Kennard, rise and fire.
Middleton against Bane. Middleton outside. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Bane's got 5 rebounds tonight. Kennard on the wing. Pass to Edey. Up top, Pippen. Defended by Middleton. Rebounded by Smart.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Pippen against Smart. Pass to Edey. Pippen with a wide open look. Shot clock reset for Memphis. Edey gets the bucket.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
And off the front iron, and in it goes. Middleton's got 6 points in the quarter. Now Pippen. Inside, Bane. That shot is off. Great D that time for Middleton. Now here's Bay. Defense right on him. Smart kicks to Kispert. Hits it from 3-point range. Kispert's got the lead up to 8 now for the Wizards.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Here's Carrington, defended by Pippen. Smart with the ball. For 3, Kispert. And Bane pulls it down. Bane's got 6 rebounds in the game. Shots good by Kennard.
How about that? Luke Kennard looking very comfortable on the interior. That's a tremendous finish.
Outside, Smart. Over to the wing. Kispert, wide open, he fires. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And the Wizards lead by 9. The Grizzlies call timeout.
Timeout number 4. Grizzlies timeout.
So both teams making some changes here. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Here's Morant. Outside for Pippen. Down low. Fires for 3. And it's Morant missing.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
The 3 from Poole. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Back to Pippen. To the middle. Here's Jackson, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And how about the strength of Jackson there? Uses it whenever he's going up inside and fighting through the contact.
Now, here's Poole. George with the screen on Pippen. Here's Poole. And Pippen pulls it down. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Pass to Morant. Launches a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Koulibaly, he's checked in for Washington. .133 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Poole. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Poole's got 22. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. 6-point game. Rebound by the Wizards.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Washington, Jordan Poole. 2 shots.
And the first of 2, no good, heartbreaker. And he does get the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And for Memphis, they're shooting 43% from the floor. Here's Morant.
A huge shot from Morant. Wow, you see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
Now, here's Poole. Pass to Koulibaly. Nice ball movement by Washington. Pippen, the pass to Morant. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Here's Poole. To the paint. Here's Zorn. Count it!
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. The Grizzlies call timeout. Bane kicks to Jackson. Pippen, the pass to Bane. Morant outside. Back to Jackson. Pass to Morant. Good defense by Poole. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
At the line for Washington, Jordan Poole. Taking 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
Bane kicks to Morant. And another miss by Memphis. And so it's the Wizards with the W. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now it's time to present our player of the game.